Hi guys, welcome to Consulting Leads Pro first webinar. So what I'm going to do is basically run through a couple of the websites that you can get leads from using this piece of software. Now, I just started getting leads for doctors, but I'll just run you through it. So these are the sources that you can get leads from. We have Craigslist, Backpage, Gumtree, eBay Classifieds, Yahoo, Google Maps, Yellow Pages, Bing, eBay, Google Places, Kijiji, Super Pages People, and Yahoo Local. Obviously, because it would take a long period of time for me to go through all the actual sites and sources, I'll just go through one of them. So I'll just show you basically how to find some clients on Google Places. Now, if you're in the business of lead generation, you want to find clients for a specific niche or in a specific category or vertical industry, depending on what you call it. Terminology is different. So let's say we want to find doctors. Now, we want to look at the section that's most relevant to the type of clients we're looking for or the type of leads we're looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually go to the category section over here. We're then going to scroll up to the professional services. You see there's a list of professional services. We have dating, design, genealogy, basically a whole lot of services. And what we're going to do is just scroll up and select all of them. So it's going to find you all the listings that have the keyword doctor in them. Now, you have to pick a geographical location because most companies and most businesses tend to service local clients in a local location. So you have each different you have each different city within the USA as a option for location you can search for. So I'm just going to click California and select California. Now I'm going to hit the search button, and instantly what's going to happen is the software is going to start pulling leads for those specific keywords, being doctors. So what you should start to see is the search status bar, which is demonstrated over here, starts to slowly go from being completely gray and having no results coming in to actually showing results being displayed once you hit the search button. So we've hit the search button and we're just going to wait for some leads to pop up. Okay, so what you see here is some of the results that come up when you do a search for doctor. It has a keyword in there. It then basically shows you where these websites rank organically or where these Google Places listings rank organically. It also shows you the Google Places position in terms of latitude and longitude. That's just the basic geographic region, sorry, the geographic map location. It shows you the organic title for the listing, the Places page title, and the URL will also be displayed shortly. It shows you the company name the listing belongs to, the actual address, the city that the listing is in, the state, the zip code, the phone number, how many reviews these listings have. Now, the only way to rank your listing pretty high is to submit your listing to directories for citation sources. And then once you submit your listing to citation sources, what you tend to do is, what most businesses want to do is they want to get reviews so that their listings can rank higher. It also shows you how many reviews these listings have. You find listings with no reviews, that's an opportunity for you to offer a service to the business and say, hey, look, we see your competition has reviews, that's why they're ranking higher than you. Here's a printout that shows you basically where your competition is ranking and how you can actually beat those rankings, get more local visibility. It'll also be pulling information about the website, so giving you the actual website address, the meta keywords, and the meta description, how many backlinks listings have, and the XML sitemaps. Then you also have the Google Places page location. So what you can actually do is, in the full version and in the beta version, the trial, what you can do is you can actually click these listings and it will actually take you to the description for each listing, where you can then go through the information and confirm that all the information you see here is actually correct. It'll also show you which categories these listings have actually assigned to their listings, so which categories the companies have assigned to their listings, and that gives you an added opportunity to offer a service where you actually show these business owners that, hey, your Places listing would rank better if you actually assign the right categories to your listing. So there's about 42 different bits of information that you can actually extract out of Places listings. You can get the web references, you can get the Google Places reference, you can get so much information, how many photos they have, you can get how many, you can get the URLs for the photo, you can get information about whether these listings actually have videos assigned to them, whether they have a Twitter and a Facebook account that lets you sell, social media marketing, or it lets you offer your client the service where you set these up. You can also see if they have V cards. V cards are very essential for business. It's basically a very quick and easy way for people and companies to network. You can also see KML files and CID files. Now, CID files are unique to each listing, so it basically just helps you track these listings and know what's what. Now, if you right-click within the software, you can select all the listings. You can select only those with emails, or you can clear the selection. You can also delete selection, and basically you can also export these items. Now, I will now show you how to export these to a sales page. Now, before we do that, we want to go into the settings tab. We want to go into the advanced reporting tab and look at the sales page template. Now, for me to get a template, I just basically open the file, which goes for CLS reports. That's where I save my templates. And then basically you can have two versions of the template. You can have it vertical, where the information is listed from top to bottom, or you can have it horizontal, where some people want to display the information sideways. So basically the client can then browse all the you or the client can browse all the information that you export. You can then also select which folder you want to export all your listings to, and then you can also choose which folder you want to export your HTML reports to. And then you also can select your report template type, vertical and horizontal once again. And you can also upload the sales page to your server. So what this means is you can create a unique sales page for each listing that you extract. So say, for instance, you extract 100 listings, you can create 100 sales pages. Each sales page will automatically have the information relevant to the listing that you have extracted. What this gives you is it gives you the ability to customize the offering that you send via email to each potential client. So now that we've seen how we actually set up the reporting, I'm just going to do export that first listing to a sales page. Click the button. It exports in a beautiful, very optimized template. So you can see here professional services, insurance, blah blah blah. It tells you how many backlinks. It basically gives you all the information about the business, so the business or the company can now come to this sales page if you did send it to them, and they can go through the information and see, oh well, we don't have a website for this insurance, we don't have backlinks, we don't have a domain, we don't have a Facebook account, we're not mentioned on Facebook. What needs to be done on these listings? Now, the next thing I'm going to show you is how would you email these people if you want to get in touch with them and tell them about the fact that you've discovered their Google Places listings, your local business, you want to help them optimize their listings so they can get more local visibility. Now, what you would do is you would go into the email settings. You would then right click and add your email account. You will add your email address, Leads Pro. So for me, I would add sales@consultingleadspro.com. I would add my sender name. I would then add my SMTP. Obviously, I'm not going to put that in, and my port, I won't put that in. But if you wanted to use Gmail, you would do something like sales@gmail.com, and you just write something like SEO sales. You put your SMTP server information. Okay, so basically I filled in all my Gmail information. Make sure you have port 587 if you use Gmail. So that's all the information. Once I add that, you can then test the account. So when you want to test the account, you can then select who you want to send a test email to. So if I did that to send myself a test email, I could hit test. Now, I don't actually own a sales@gmail.com account. So when I hit that, it's basically going to let you know whether it was successful or not when testing. So basically, client was not authenticated. What that shows is the fact that the information that I put in there does not reflect my Gmail account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit this real quickly, and that is also an option that we will be including in the updated version.